Hi guys. We talked with one of the teams last week about the services that are going to be in your building and how to heat it, how to cool it, and how to supply water and all that type of stuff. So I had spoken about the way, the industry standard way now, if you like, of uh, drawing this, modeling this, is using the existing architectural building, which is supplies to the mechanical electrical engineers, and they will model up their systems built around the fabric of the building that you supply, basically. All right. So the obvious advantage of that is that there's coordination in terms of the services. So what you're looking at here is a fully embedded mechanical system here. So we've got our return air blue, our supply air in red. Okay. So you can see these are the diffusers that you would see in the ceiling over here, and the return air would be sucked out. That's what we described in terms of walking into the hotel bedroom, and directly over your head you'll see the air vent there. So that's where it's sucked back out. So we got this consistent movement of air going on there. There's also a full piping hot water system here. With cold and hot supplies, obviously, for all the sinks and taps and things like that. We need that, and hydronic return, supply. And we've got our sanitary as well, so where all the waste is collected and disposed of too. So you might think you're looking at a 2D drawing, but you're not. What you are looking at is a fully coordinated model here in 3D. So I'm going to zoom into various different parts here. And this is, if you like, up in the on the roof. You can see there's your water tank, and if I just hold my cursor over that, it'll tell me that's the water tank. We've got chillers here, I think. Yeah, we've got chillers in there, and then we've got all our full ducting system going on there. You can see the incredible detail that this goes into. Look at that. So we've got even the valves modeled up and everything. And when you model up all the valves and all the equipment and all that, you can actually build up an equipment schedule, and it'll tell you the amount of valves that you're using, the amount of boilers that you have, and all that type of stuff. All of that type of information can be scheduled too. Now I just want to pop back into this one here, because this is really good. There's the vertical shaft, if you like. So this is how all of the intake and the outtake is distributed down vertical shafts like that. And we thought that you might be building a shaft adjacent to the lift shaft or something like that to contain all of the services here. But this is a lovely view. Watch this. You might think that this is a complete mess. Watch. So as I start to come around here, all right, now you're starting to get to see, right? This is how this is organized. So vertical here and horizontal across here. And all the horizontal stuff obviously goes into between the ceiling and the underside of the floor. That would be a typical system here. So what you've got there is there's disabled toilets and various things like that. And again, all your hot and cold supply into your wash hand basins. You can see that the basins are very perfunctory, to say the least. These would be mechanical systems, and what they're interested in is the hot and cold water, not necessarily the look of the basins. But all of that can be taken care of. So there's your grills. There's your pushing air into the building, sucking air out of the building, and the full arrangement of all the different systems there. And we talked about main ducting systems and the spurs coming off those. So there's a good example of that. You can see how the pipe, how the ducting gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and then the spurs coming out off of that there. What's that? That's a return diffuser there, face. That should be connected into something, I would have thought. You've got the kind of yellowy color here, which are your waste collection points as well. And so look, I hope that's given you an idea of the scale of the amount of services that would be required for the buildings that you're looking at there, and how they are modeled up using the architectural model as a base. Okay, hope you enjoyed having a look at that.